Listen up, you donkey! This isn't some greasy spoon diner in the back of Beyond. We're about to dive into the dazzling culinary scene of Dubai, a city bursting with flavor and more Michelin stars than you can shake a stick at. Forget those sad takeaway kebabs. Dubai is a melting pot of cultures, and believe me, the food here is hotter than the bloody desert sun. We're talking Michelin-starred chefs, stunning settings, and enough deliciousness to make your taste buds sing. Over the next few minutes, I'm your guide through 20 restaurants in this culinary capital that you absolutely cannot miss. From hidden gems to posh no-shops, get ready for a wild ride. So buckle up, you bunch of hungry punters, because we're about to embark on a culinary journey that will leave you begging for seconds. First up, we're hitting Zuma, nestled in the heart of DIFC. Now, I've seen some shocking attempts at Japanese cuisine in my time, but this is the real deal. Zuma doesn't mess around. They've got this miso-marinated black cod that'll make you weep. It's cooked to absolute perfection, flaky, buttery, and bursting with flavor. Honestly, it's so good it should be illegal. And don't even get me started on the sushi. Fresh, perfectly seasoned, and with a level of knife skill that would make even the most experienced sushi chef weep with envy. If you think you know Japanese food, think again. Zuma will blow your bloody mind. Next up, we're diving into Al Mahara, and no, I don't mean diving into a plate of their exquisite seafood, though I wouldn't blame you for trying. This place is located in the iconic Burj Al Arab, and let me tell you, it's about as luxurious as it gets. Picture this, you're seated in a stunning dining room surrounded by an aquarium with sharks and stingrays gliding past as you tuck into your meal. It's like dining in bloody Atlantis. And the food, don't even get me started. We're talking the freshest seafood, flown in daily, prepared by chefs who could make a Michelin-star dish out of a flip-flop. Al Mahara is an experience, a culinary journey into the depths of the ocean, and one that you won't soon forget. Pirshik, you couldn't ask for a more stunning location. Perched right on the end of a pier jutting out over the Arabian Gulf. This place is all about romance and top-notch seafood. If you're trying to impress a date, bring them here. This is fine dining Dubai style. Exquisite seafood platters, grilled to perfection. And the view? Forget about it. It's enough to make you want to dive right into the ocean. La Petite Maison, tucked away in the heart of DFC, bursting with flavor. French Mediterranean cuisine, simple and fresh. The escargots, oh my god, cooked to perfection. Mop up with a crusty baguette. The truffle pasta, rich and decadent, worth every penny. The atmosphere is buzzing, friendly staff, impeccable service. La Petite Maison is a must-visit. Nobu, situated in the luxurious Atlantis, the Palm. This place is legendary. We're talking Japanese techniques, Peruvian flavors, a match made in culinary heaven. It's fusion, but not the kind that leaves you confused. Black cod miso, the signature dish. It's a classic for a reason. The fish is cooked to perfection, flaky, buttery, melt in your mouth, amazing. And the miso marinade, oh, the marinade, it's a flavor explosion. Then there's the rock shrimp tempura, crispy, light, and utterly addictive. The atmosphere at Nobu is electric. It's buzzing with energy. It's the place to be seen. But don't let the glamour distract you from the food. This is serious cooking with serious flavors. So if you're looking for an unforgettable dining experience, Nobu is the place to be. Be prepared to loosen your belt and your wallet because you're in for a treat. Atmosphere. You've got to be having a laugh. 122 floors up the Burj Khalifa. They call this fine dining. The view is spectacular, breathtaking even. But the food better be brilliant to justify this location. This is Dubai, mate. Standards are higher than your bloody restaurant. At these prices, I expect culinary masterpieces, innovative and delicious. No excuses at this altitude, you hear me? Deliver on the dining experience or you'll be hearing from me. Koya Dubai, you've got some big shoes to fill. Peruvian food is all about bold flavors and fresh ingredients. Ceviche is a delicate dance, balancing acidity and spice. Those skewers should be bursting with flavor. The Pisco bar better be slinging out cocktails that would make a llama dance. The pressure's on to deliver an unforgettable Peruvian experience. Get it right, Koya, and you'll be laughing. Tomo, perched atop the Raffles Dubai, you're brave venturing into authentic Japanese cuisine. This isn't some California roll joint. This is the real deal. Each piece perfectly formed with the freshest fish. One bite and I'll know if you've compromised on quality. The Rabata grill separates the men from the boys. The charring, the seasoning, the tenderness spot on. The ambience needs to be as authentic as the food. We want an experience that transports us to Japan. The service better be as smooth as a well-made sake. Ravi Restaurant, tucked away in Satwa. You think you know curry? You think you've had spice? This isn't some poncy, pretentious bistro. This is the real deal. This is where you come face to face with Pakistani food. And believe me, it's a beautiful thing. They've got curries here that'll knock your socks off. Lamb, chicken, lentil, you name it, they've simmered it to perfection. And the biryani? Don't even get me started. Aromatic rice, tender meat, and a flavour that'll transport you straight to the streets of Lahore. And for God's sake, don't forget the grilled meats. Chicken tikka, kebabs, lamb chops, all cooked over charcoal until they're smoky and slightly charred. It's enough to make a grown man weep with joy. Ravi's is a Dubai institution. It's cheap, it's cheerful, and the food will blow your bloody mind. Get yourself down there, you won't regret it. Stay by Yannick Aleno at the one and only The Palm. Now we're talking about a different beast altogether. This is French fine dining at its absolute finest. Yannick Aleno, this guy's a culinary genius, a master of his craft. And the food, bloody hell, it's a work of art. The black truffle risotto is like nothing you've ever tasted. Rich, earthy, decadent, it's an explosion of flavour in your mouth. And then there's the soufflé. Light, airy, with just the right amount of sweetness. It's the perfect way to end a perfect meal. Listen, if you're looking for an unforgettable dining experience, look no further than Stay. Just be prepared to remortgage your house, because it's not for the faint of wallet. Al Hadhira at the Bab al Shams Desert Resort. Right, imagine this. You're in the middle of the desert, under a starlit sky, surrounded by traditional Arabian architecture. The air is filled with the sounds of music and laughter. You're about to experience Arabian hospitality at its finest. And the food, bloody hell, it's a feast fit for a king. We're talking mountains of hummus, lamb uzi slow cooked to perfection, and enough messe to feed an army. And don't even get me started on the desserts. But it's not just about the food at Al Hadhira, it's about the whole experience. The live music, the belly dancers, the falconry displays. It's a full-on sensory overload. If you want a taste of traditional Arabia, then Al Hadhira is the place to be. Just make sure you come hungry because you're in for a serious feed. Ozone, you donkey! This place is like finding a tenner in your pocket after a night out. Situated in the one and only Royal Mirage, it's got a beachside location that'll make you want to dive into the bloody ocean. But hold your horses, because the food's even better. We're talking modern Asian cuisine that'll blow your socks off. The Thai green curry is a flavor explosion, and the sushi is so fresh it'll slap you silly. Listen, I've had some right disasters in my kitchens, but this ain't one of them. The atmosphere is electric, the service is top-notch, and the food? Let's just say you'll be licking the plate clean. It's the perfect spot for a romantic dinner or a night out with mates. So if you find yourself in Dubai, do yourself a favor and get your backside to Ozone. You won't regret it, you muppet. Social by Heinz Beck. This gaff, located in the Waldorf Astoria, is run by a 3 Michelin-starred chef. 3 stars! You think I've got Michelin stars to hand out like candy? This is serious business. We're on about contemporary Italian cuisine that's so refined, it'll make you weep. The black truffle risotto is an absolute revelation. Earthy, rich, and cooked to perfection. And the soufflé, lighter than a feather and bursting with flavour. The views from this place are stunning, overlooking the Palm Jumeirah. It's enough to make you forget you're in a bloody desert, but don't let the scenery distract you from the main event, the food. This is a dining experience that'll stay with you long after you've left. Social by Heinz Beck, you've done a bloody good job. Carnival by Trescent, you cheeky little devil. This place is not your average Indian restaurant. Tucked away in DIFC, they're serving up modern Indian cuisine that's playful, innovative, and downright delicious. Each dish is like a work of art. with flavors that'll send your taste buds on a roller coaster ride. It's like a culinary carnival in your mouth. And don't even get me started on the presentation. It's enough to make you want to Instagram every bite. This is not the kind of place you go to for a quick bite. This is an experience, a culinary journey that will leave you wanting more. So if you're tired of the same old boring Indian food, get yourself down to Carnival by Trescent. Trust me, your taste buds will thank you for it. The Main Oyster Bar and Grill. Finally, a restaurant in this town that understands the delicate balance of a good bloody oyster. You want it fresh, you want it briny, and you want it with a kick. None of this overcooked, rubbery nonsense. This is Dubai, not some back alley fish market in, well, you know where. They've got lobster rolls here that'll make you think you've died and gone to seafood heaven. And the atmosphere? It's buzzing, electric. You've got people laughing, drinking, enjoying themselves. It's enough to make you want to slap the next person who says Dubai doesn't have character. This is the real deal, folks. The Main Oyster Bar and Grill. Get yourself down there and tell them Ramsey sent you. Bais Mer, right on the water, overlooking the Dubai fountain. It's enough to make you forget you're in the middle of a desert. But let's be honest, we're here for the food. And the Italians, they know how to do seafood right. We're talking fresh pasta, cooked al dente, coated in a light and flavorful sauce. Seafood risotto that's cooked to perfection. Every grain of rice separate and bursting with flavor. This isn't some amateur hour slop. This is the real deal. You can taste the passion, the dedication, the sheer bloody brilliance in every bite. Bais Mer, you've done good. You've done bloody brilliant. Trescent. Now this is what I'm talking about. This isn't your average curry house, oh no. This is Indian cuisine, elevated. They take classic dishes, traditional flavors, and turn them on their head. We're talking explosions of flavor, textures that'll make you weep, and presentation so beautiful it's almost a shame to eat it. Almost. I recommend the chef's tasting menu. It's a journey, a culinary adventure that'll take you on a roller coaster ride of pure bloody deliciousness. Don't be a lazy sod and order the butter chicken. Come on, have some ambition. Trescent is for those who want to be challenged, surprised, and ultimately blown away. Roka, you donkey! This Japanese robatayaki joint in Business Bay is about to take you on a culinary journey. And for once, I'm not talking about a one-way ticket to Flavortown. Robatayaki, for those of you who haven't a clue, is a traditional Japanese grilling technique. It's all about open flames, skilled chefs, and the freshest ingredients. Listen, you'll witness culinary artistry as chefs work their magic behind the Robata grill, cooking up a storm of sizzling skewers, juicy meats, and perfectly charred vegetables. Don't even think about ordering a well-done steak, you hear me? Get ready to be blown away by the flavors, the atmosphere, and the sheer theater of it all. Roka, you've got this. Hutong, you should know what that means, right? It's not some dodgy takeaway joint. We're talking Northern Chinese, the real deal, tucked away in the heart of DIFC. Listen, I've had my fair share of dim sum, and let me tell you, Hutong's is on another level. It's a bloody symphony of flavors, each dumpling cooked to perfection. And don't even get me started on the Peking duck. Crispy golden skin, juicy and tender meat. It's enough to make a grown man cry. They serve it with these delicate pancakes and a rich, savory sauce. Honestly, it's bloody divine. So if you're looking for a taste of authentic Northern Chinese, Hutong is the place to be. Just make sure you come hungry, because you'll want to order everything on the menu. Al Fanar, tucked away in Dubai Festival City, is where you go to experience the heart and soul of Emirati cuisine. This isn't about fancy foams or microscopic portions. This is about honest-to-goodness flavor. We're talking makbuz, a rich and aromatic rice dish cooked with lamb or chicken, bursting with spices that'll knock your socks off. And the lamb uzi, slow cooked to perfection, falling off the bone, it's a carnivore's dream. But listen up, save room for dessert, because Al Fanar doesn't disappoint. Their Emirati desserts are a revelation, delicate, fragrant, and absolutely addictive. Al Fanar is a celebration of Emirati culture, and trust me, your taste buds will thank you for taking the journey. Dubai, you've outdone yourself. From Japanese delicacies to traditional Emirati feasts, this city is a culinary playground for food lovers. We've explored 20 incredible restaurants, each with its own unique charm and flavor. So which one tickled your fancy? Head down to the comments and let me know which restaurant you're dying to try. And don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell for more culinary adventures.